What is Taste of Men about? It's well, it's a very claustrophobic song. It's about obsessive pining. It's about love that's lost and that never returns. It's about the kind of pain that is with you from the moment that you wake up until the moment that you go to sleep, if you can sleep. The kind of pain that makes you stop eating. The pain, kind of pain that's there, and that follows you everywhere. And it's the character in the song is actually prepared to accept any kind of relationship with this person that he or she has lost, just as long as they come back on any terms whatsoever, which is quite an intense and extreme state of being to be in, and so I think that's reflected in the kind of in the track sonically, basically. When we were doing Taste of Men, we were listening to the Broken EP by Nine Inch Nails, and we were listening to Wish. And you listen to that in a studio, and you turn it up, and it just goes. It's like it's the nastiest thing you ever heard, and I kind of wanted to try with that track to try and do something as sonically assaulting as that.
Yeah, decapitating.
Decapitating, yeah. We wanted you to get kind of like pinned up against the wall when you heard the track. It's a statement of intent. You know, that's the reason why it's the first single. It was meant to confuse. We're a band that kind of breeds on confusion, really. Well, the video for the single is inspired by European art movies. Last year in Marienbad by Alain Resnais, Run Lola Run, and Three Colors Red by Kieslowski. It's kind of it's an exercise in non-linear narrative, where basically it's a story that is told from several points of view at once and several with several options in a way, kind of thing. The Kieslowski connection is that people miss each other sometimes they meet. The Lola Run connection is that it's that sequences are repeated. There's a bit of The Shining in there with the long corridors, you know. And we're more and more these days into making videos which are more like films, more like short films. It's kind of a love triangle in the video. Nobody's really too sure who I'm having an affair with and who's having an affair with who, and is this a love triangle, or is this a fantasy? Is this the past? Is this the future? Or is this the present?
Well, it depends. Well, I've been checking out the website quite a lot lately, and everyone there, I think it took about 1 or 2 listens before they actually got it, but it's been very positive. I think some of them might have expected to have announced about Few More Than Sound record, but this is quite fresh both for us and I think for the fans, and the response there has been very positive.
So don't believe everything you read in ITC magazine. The response to the single has actually been extremely positive, and so we're happy. It does, yeah, but we're not telling you. It's not going to be called 3. No, it's still an album that has quite a lot of love songs on it, but it's veered off into politics a bit more, and it's veered off into subjects like prejudice, and the songwriting is expanded from just being about love and broken hearts, to bigger stories, basically. No, not yet. Don't worry about it just yet, because it feels like it's just the beginning. I think it feels kind of like we've taken 3 albums to kind of get our sound to where we wanted it to be, and finally, finally we've made a record that we're proud of. Well, I'm proud of it, obviously. You know, but this one was definitely, you know, we achieved everything that we set out to do. And so, you know, if it all has to end someday, but and when it does, just go off and do something else, really.